Hi, this is Bonnie, and I thought I would show you really quickly how, not so quickly, how to make some cards with your table scraps. Table scraps meaning they are papers that I have used or done die cuts and how I can use them in my cards. First of all, I want to talk to you about the images I'm using. My friend Olga Fink is creating some images, and these are two of the cactuses from her blog that she is offering for free. So I will put that link below in the description so you can go and visit Olga at her blog and possibly color these up too. It's really fun. The cactuses are really sweet. Um, so anyway, what I want to show you is I don't have my card base here, but I'm going to be doing a 5.5 by 5.5 inch card base. And so I went ahead and just pulled some papers. I haven't really cut them or anything, but I wanted to show you the process and what I do. So for the first one, I liked these colors together. I thought they worked okay. I'm going to embellish it more, but I know it's a little bit more basic, but I like the basic colors for what I am doing. So this right here, you can see it has two die cuts. I'm going to be only using this side probably this time. I have this paper I'm going to be using. Oh, I should tell you some of the papers. These are all mixed up papers from the We Are 3 digital paper. I am on Etsy, and I'm also in a store called stampingstudio.ca in Canada. So this paper right here is from Fairy. Oh goodness, I'm not going to remember some of my paper names. I'll have to check this one. This one is from the new one called Mermaid Love. And so is this one from Mermaid Love. There's a kit that's together with a couple, 4 pieces of paper and sentiments. And then this one, oh dear, I'm having a terrible time remembering. I will have all these links below, but they're from 3 different collections in here, and I will have all of those listed below. This one right here is from Toasty Warm. And again, I will make sure I have the links below. This one is from 2 different sets. You can get this one in Victorian Modern, or you can get this paper, which is really kind of cool. You can also get this one in, the Best of Autumn. And then this one right here is in Thankful. And this one is from Birthday Bouquet. And this one is from the Fairy, I think it's Fairy Delights. I'll have to check. But this one is from Romantic Ocean. Again, I'm so sorry. I will go ahead and make sure I have those listed below. But what I wanted to make the point of is that these are all table scraps. And it doesn't really matter where you get your paper from. Although this is what I'm trying to teach you what you can do with what you have. So it's like, okay, you think, okay, I'm done with this. I might be able to save this and use this on a card. True. But I purposefully cut out my dies so that I have at least 1/4 of an inch around, unless I know I'm not going to use it again. So if you can see that, I always at least have 1/4 of an inch around so that I can then later layer them. And you can see what I'm saying, how I can layer this. And then I would layer this. Oh, in between this, I'm going to use a white piece of paper that is a die cut. So there is going to be a white piece of paper in between. So see, I'll still be able to center this. And I'll center this. Whoops, and I'll center this. And then I'll go ahead and put this on top. But it's going to be embellished. But I wanted to give you an idea how you don't need to throw these papers away. Just add that white in between. And I have a new card. Now for this one, again, you can see right here, I've already cut things out, but again, I left that 1/4 of an inch. This piece right here was from tape, but it's not, again, it's not going to make a difference for when I do it. So what you can see here, I will be trimming the bottom, whoops, I'll be trimming the bottom of this part off. And then the next layer will be this. And then I'm going to probably do an oval right here, but I'm probably going to add white or something more to it than what I have, but I wanted you to see how you can layer your table scraps. This one will go like in the center. So I'm going to go ahead and work on these. You can see how I'm going to be layering them, and I'll show you what they look like when they're finished. Okay, so I finished my cards, and I wanted to go ahead and show you what they look like when they were finished. pretty much exactly what I told you how I was going to layer them. The one thing that I did do is I did use foam tape in between some of the layers to make it pop up a little bit. I also used some of the cotton trim, and then I used some of the packaging, I can't remember what it's called, but I used some of the brown string from packaging. I added some beads that would coordinate with the image, and that one's finished. Oh, and for the white paper, I don't know if you can see that, I did emboss that with just dotted paper or a dotted embossing folder. The next one, I added this paper to the background. I didn't show you that, but that was a paper I had already had printed off, and it worked well with everything together. And this right here is a die from Mary Ann Designs, and I did the same thing to the bottom, just tied it on the opposite direction, same type of thing with the beads. So I just want you to see table scraps and an image and what you can do. It's kind of fun. So I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope that inspired you to go ahead and use your table scraps also. Thanks for watching.